Hi, Lance Dalleck here, Professor of Exercise and Sports Science, Western Colorado University, and also a member of the ACE Scientific Advisory Panel. And I hope everyone's having a great spring. In this month's issue of Certified, I've authored an article on programming recommendations for exercising safely in warmer weather conditions. And I got the idea to write this article for a couple reasons. One, as we all know, summer's on the way, and with summer, it's warmer and it's hotter. And so it makes sense to think about what we need to do differently. But the other reason I got this idea is I was watching a short video presentation by Professor Larry Kinney, who's at Penn State University. Dr. Kinney's also on the ACE Scientific Advisory Panel. And his presentation was on this notion that, as humans, why should we really care about global warming when we evolved in tropical environments and we're actually have perfectly evolved to tolerate warmer weather conditions really, really well. And Dr. Kenny noted it's not the mean increase, so it's not this 1 to 2 degree mean increase in temperature in centigrade that's problematic. It's the increased likelihood of extreme hot weather events. And so in the last 50 years, there's a 100-fold increased chance of an extreme hot weather event. So a heat wave being 20 degrees, 25 degrees above seasonal normal temperatures. And that's the problem. So those are the factors that really underpin me wanting to write an article on this topic. And so in today's video segment, I also wanted to just highlight really 3 key take-home messages from this article. The first is heat adaptation is actually pretty easy to acquire. So if we compare heat adaptation to altitude, much quicker, doesn't take as long. Adjusting to altitude can take months, if not years. Not so with heat. Most research has pinned the time frame down to 2 or 3 weeks. And so in the article, I've presented some protocols for how you can get your clients adapted to the heat. And the thinking is, if we know it's going to be hot, we know it's going to maybe be much hotter than normal, well, let's take a preventative approach and go through this 2 to 3 week heat adaptation period of training prior to the onset of the summer and the hot weather that's going to bring. Another key feature of heat adaptation is that once you have it, it's actually really easy to maintain. And so I've presented in the article some top-up or maintenance strategies for maintaining heat adaptation. So just every couple weeks, re-exposing clients to hot conditions is sufficient to maintain things like increased plasma volume, increased sweat rate, sweat efficiency. These things are going to help individuals better tolerate the heat. And another interesting feature to heat adaptation is there's quite a bit of variability. So what I mean by that is that you can expose clients to the real thing, so they can be outdoors in hot conditions, or you can simulate it. So artificial types of heat, a sauna, a hot tub, and the heat exposure can be active, so they can be exercising or performing physical activity while in a hot environment, real or artificial, or it can be passive. So you can be exercising in a normal environment, and then after you've completed your exercise, take a hot tub for 20 to 30 minutes several days a week. And this type of thermal stress will elicit the favorable adaptations which will prepare your clients to better tolerate the heat. Right? The 2 other things I've put in the article for you to think about and implement with your clients are being hydrated. Hydration is extremely important to safely and effectively be active and or exercise in the heat. And so in the article, there's pre, during, and after exercise evidence-based guidelines for hydration. And then lastly, it might just be too hot to exercise safely outdoors. And I've included in the article a thermal heat index figure that you can look at and to carefully uh, collaborate with your clients about their age, their fitness, their potential disease status, and make the determination whether or not it's simply just too hot to exercise outdoors. So as always, it's great to share these short video segments with you. Um, I hope you're enjoying spring and hope you enjoy this article and take some things from it to prepare your clients for safely and effectively exercising outdoors during the coming summer months. Have a great day.